All right, 3:52 in the afternoon. A long-awaited guest here. Boy, I tell you what, it's been a while since I've had to talk to Sarah Palin. Governor, welcome to the show, ma'am.
Hey, thank you so much, Eddie. I didn't want to burn you out and get you tired of hearing my voice or seeing my face, so I'll give you a little break. But it's great to get to speak with you today.
Man, I appreciate the little shout-out in the book. That was awesome stuff. I've had some people around the country give me a call. You must be beat, Sarah.
Oh, no, it's invigorating. It's energizing. It's great. You know what was pretty energizing, too, is folks coming through the book line who are wearing your T-shirts. Asking, where the heck did you get an Eddie Burke radio show T-shirt? And they went online and they got it. And you got a lot of fans across the country.
Yeah, a lot of people listen. Well, they listen because of you, and they want to hear what's going on in your life and all. Hey, I want to ask you something about, a lot of people. Are you tired of answering questions about are you smart enough and are you have enough experience? They don't ask anybody else them questions. They didn't ask Obama those questions. Why you think they're done? Are the Katie Courics done yet?
I get to now refer them to my book. Say, hey, if you still don't like me after you read my record and accomplishments or what my positions are on issues, after you read the book, you still don't like me, then, hey, more power to you. But give me a break and at least read my own words unfiltered and then tell me what you think.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. And let me ask you something here about this Afghanistan war policy, Governor. The president never said the word victory in almost 31 minutes of language there in front of our men and women there at the academy. Is he wrong on this?
Well, it's alarming that there isn't that passion for victory. Victory means essentially killing the terrorists, stopping the growing cells of terrorists over there so that they don't come over here and destroy America and try to destroy our allies, too. So kind of shocking that we still don't hear that, hey, we win, you lose, old Reagan-esque type of thinking when we talk war strategy. But thank God, at least now, Obama has listened to McChrystal, albeit months and months later, but listened to him and is giving him at least partially the reinforcements that have been requested. We got to get over there, and we've got to have that surge strategy, though conditions are different than Iraq, but essentially the same surge strategy that worked in Iraq. Let's do it in Afghanistan, and let's allow that country to start guarding its own self so that America can start shifting focus. But for now, we're on a mission over there, and we better win.
Yeah, as a mother of a soldier who could very well be asked to go over, I know track is back now, I guess, but are you uncomfortable that the commander in chief hasn't told the troops that, hey, listen, we're going here to win, and this is our mission, and this is how we're going to win, and when we win, then we'll come home. Doesn't it bother you as a mother that maybe your son's life, and I don't even want to hardly say this, but it could be exhausted over an 18th month and then we're out?
Well, I think it is dangerous to have that kind of withdrawal timeline, a deadline that has given, and then the terrorists are able to capitalize on that. That's dangerous. But Eddie, I think if you and I had that podium, if we had the megaphone that our president has, I think that our message would be a little bit different than what we're hearing today, yes.
Yeah, it's interesting. Governor Sarah Palin is joining us. Let me take a call here from Doris. I know she wanted to say hi to you, Governor. Doris, you're on with Governor Sarah Palin.
Hi, Governor. How are you?
I'm doing great, Doris, and I'll be back in Alaska tomorrow, and hopefully I'll get to see you and a whole lot of other Alaskans.
Well, I hope so. I was hoping that you would have a public book signing for us people that can't get on the bases.
Yeah.
What's the story on that, Governor?
Yeah, military called that shot and decided that they're on the Air Force bases. They're only going to have military personnel, or I guess if you're a friend of military personnel, you're invited on. But we will have a public book signing. Some guys are trying to organize that now as we speak, and I promise we'll do that.
Oh, good. Okay. That's what I wanted to hear. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank
you, Doris. The Senate has the health care bill right now, Governor. They seem like the public option now is being kicked from the bill. Are we making progress? Does this thing pass? Or hopefully maybe does it die of a slow death?
It needs to die.
Yeah.
It needs to die so that Capitol Hill can start concentrating on getting the economy back on the right track and start allowing the job creators to be incentivized to create more jobs and let the private sector grow and progress instead of focusing on this 1/6 of our economy be taken over by bureaucrats, by government, growing it to that degree, that's nothing but hurtful to our economy. So I want to see that thing die, and I think that those politicians who support it today and who vote for it are going to be in for a bit of a rude awakening in those 2010 elections just around the corner.
You do expect there to be changes every year. The off year, there are obviously the person who owns the White House generally loses seats in Congress. How big of a shakeup do you think it'll be this time?
According to all the people whom I'm speaking with across this nation, they're ready for a shakeup. They're ready for real change, for common sense, conservative principles to be implemented, to be allowed to face the challenges that are such a part of America's economy and our military today. They want those common sense principles, and politicians who support them, I believe, are going to be victorious in 2010 and 2012. I think there's going to be an earthquake, if you will, politically speaking, and we're going to see the common sense principles elected. And hey, Eddie, I'm going to have to run because I'm here with some wounded warriors in Burbank, California, and a little bit of a surprise here. We're taping a Conan O'Brien segment right now, and we'll do a couple little fun things for the wounded warriors, whom I know that you support so much. They're waiting for me out on stage right now, and we'll go try to raise some money for wounded warriors.
Governor Sarah Palin, thank you so much. I've been speaking with Todd and all, and we appreciate, and your parents, and we just appreciate everything that you do. And man, when you get back in town, will you come in the studio maybe?
I would love to. Thank you, Eddie.
Well, thank you so much, Governor, and we appreciate your time out with us today. Thanks again, and have a good trip. We wish you back home soon. All right, there it was, Governor Sarah Palin calling in. We appreciate that. I'm sorry, Eddie, I didn't get to throw you in on the conversation. We'll be right back after the break.